Have you ever thought about adopting or fostering? Because did you know that black children in the waiting list, they wait the longest to be adopted? And a adoption agency, Now Yorkshire Adoption Agency, that are a voluntary organisation, are appealing for more people from black communities to consider fostering and adopting. Ray Powell is a trustee of the agency, and we also have Anna Scott, who was adopted herself. So I'm going to say a little hello to Anna first. Hi, Anna.
Hi, nice to speak to you.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm also going to say hello to Ray. Hi, Ray.
Hi, great to be here.
Thank you so much, both of you. Anna, I'm going to come to you first. Can you tell us your story for listeners who have not met you before? Tell us your adoption journey.
Yeah, so I was adopted during a period of real change around the legislation with the introduction of the Children's Act in 1975 and the Adoption Act in 1976. So it was a real period of change where the laws and standards were changing. And my adoption was very interesting because it was a sibling adoption, which meant that I was adopted with my brother. My birth mother said we had to be kept together. And also it was an interracial adoption, as I'm black and my parents were white or are white and were originally from Scotland.
And how did you find being with the family? What was that like for you?
Well, no one wants to be in the care system. You want to be embedded in a family unit. You want to have a mum and a dad, or parents that are yours, a family that is yours, and be able to have sort of long-lasting, sort of loving relationships. And, thanks to our adoption, for my brother and I, that's what we were able to have. Our adoption afforded me and my brother opportunities that we would never, ever have had if we'd remained within the care system.
I'm going to come to you, Ray, now. Earlier I mentioned that black children are waiting longer to be adopted. What are the barriers, do you think? Why do we have that data?
I think there's a number of complex reasons as to why this is the case, to be fair. It's not as simple as straightforward, but by far the main reason is the fact that we are not getting adopters from the black community coming forward for a number of reasons. We believe that most potential black adopters are put off by what is perceived to be an intrusive government process, or they simply are not prepared to get to the starting line because of their experiences that have molded their thinking and beliefs around being wrongly judged or scrutinised. And what we at Yorkshire Adoption Agency want to do is to encourage them to come forward, to take these first steps, knowing that the assessment process is an open and fair process. And we want at Yorkshire Adoption Agency, we want to promote an open and honest dialogue with our communities and prospective black adopters. The pre-adoption support that we offer there is actually second to none, and our staff want to reassure our communities that our staff will support them through every step of the process.
And have you noticed, or what would you say now to somebody who is listening, who might be considering adopting and fostering and not too sure? What would you say to them?
Well, I think they need to be aware of what the landscape is right now. Just to put some figures on what you've actually said already, just to put some tangible figures, black children make up 4% of the children in the UK. However, they make up 7% of all children waiting to be adopted, and there are only 2% of all children adopted. So, black children are the least likely to achieve lifetime stability and permanency of a loving family through adoption. And black boys wait the longest of any group. So my message to them is if they are considering a family, if they are considering starting a family, if for whatever reason known to them they are considering adoption, please just give us a call, go to the website. We will talk them through it. We will support them through all the process. It's not only important to them, but think about with the sort of loving, caring environment that they can give to a black child.
I'm going to
really wanting adoption.
Yes, I'm going to also come to you, Anna, and ask you the same question. What would you say to a listener right now who is thinking about adopting and fostering?
Well, especially with black and ethnic minority children, you are talking about some of the most vulnerable and disadvantaged children within the looked after system. But you can make such a difference in their lives by providing a nurturing home that could change the trajectory of their lives, as it did for my brother and I. There is just no comparison for being looked after within a loving and family unit. And I would say, we want to place as many children within family units as possible. We want to break down barriers. And that's one of the reasons why I'm also a trustee at the Yorkshire Adoption Agency, because the work that they were doing, I felt was so close to my heart. And these safe, loving relationships extend beyond childhood. They change lives. So I would beg people, really, to consider and have those conversations that maybe they've been reluctant to or a little worried about, because you have the potential to change a life out there.
And Ray, I'm going to come to you, because there might be a listener who would love to be involved in some way, but they're unable to foster or adopt a child. Is there another way that they can get involved?
Yes, I mean, we would absolutely prefer adoption. That is a more permanent process for the child, and there's more permanency and security in adoption. However, this isn't just about them. They'll know people, they'll know black organisations, black societies out there, churches, etc. We would like them to actually just spread the word that there is a concern. There are children out there who are desperate for that support, desperate to be in a loving environment with people that they care. It's not just about getting a child whom you love, but it's also about providing them with a strong connection to their own heritage as well. Which is really, really important.
Well, I thank you both so much. It's been an absolute honour getting to speak to you. Ray, if you want to find out more about the Yorkshire Adoption Agency, where do we go?
Yeah, if you just go to any of the web browsers, type in Yorkshire Adoption Agency, go to the website, and please contact us. We will be more than happy to talk to anybody, to come in, have a cup of tea with us, have a chat. There's no commitment there, but be assured that we will support you through every step of the process, should you choose to be an adopter.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Ray, and thank you to you, Anna, as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I've been speaking to Ray Powell, a trustee at the Yorkshire Adoption Agency, and also Anna Scott, who was telling us her story about her adoption journey, and she's also has been working with the Yorkshire Adoption Agency.